to the Seminole Nation radio program. Today is Tuesday, October 28th, 2025. I am your host, Mark Williams, and the communications director. And today I am with
Josiah Bender.
how's it going, Josiah?
It's going, man. This rain has me feeling kind of lazy this week, but it's going. Getting through it.
We want to wish the host of the show, the normal host of the show, Jeremy Fultz, a get well and get better soon wish, and he's feeling a little bit under the weather, and so you got to deal with us this morning. But we'll try our best to kind of get through the announcements and talk about the happenings of the week for Seminole Nation. So yeah, before we kind of get into it, let's talk a little bit about this past weekend. What did you do this weekend, Josiah Bender?
This weekend was actually pretty fun. Me and my sister, we went out to an OU game, that OU Ole Miss game. We ended up going to that game, and funny thing is about my sister, she's always the one that's getting stuck babysitting for my older brother, and so she didn't really get to go to a lot of games for us. So it was pretty fun being able to go to the game with her and us having a good time. And then after that, I went and seen my other side, my dad's side of the family, and my aunt, she was making Indian tacos. So right after the game, went and had lunch down in Purcell, and then I made it back home about 6:30, watched a little bit of the Thunder game, and then, went to bed. And then Sunday, have a routine every Sunday, like, all of our listeners probably already know because I say it every Sunday. Went out to Cromwell and I visited my grandparents, or really my grandpa, because my grandma was, always goes to church too as well. But yeah, it was a good weekend. What about you, Mark? What'd you get into this weekend?
This weekend, I had there was a film festival in Durant, Oklahoma, at the Choctaw Nation Cultural Center. They had the first annual Choctaw Film Festival, and I was actually honored to be the featured filmmaker that they showed three of my past films, and it's pretty cool because these are movies I've done 10, 11, 12 years ago, and so I haven't seen a lot of them in a couple of years. So to see it on the big screen again was kind of cool. Some of the stars from the films came out there and represented their movies, and we talked a little bit about it. Had a Q&A with the audience. Held a little bit of a workshop during the day. Just talked about my journey as a filmmaker. So that was kind of cool. So I actually missed the OU game. I was kind of watching it on my phone, just kind of keeping up with it, and just a little disappointed that they didn't pull it out. So they got a tough road if they want to make it to playoffs now.
I heard that.
We're not going to talk about our Dallas Cowboys today.
Nah, yeah, you realize I didn't even mention it.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on past that.
When you had when you had your film festival, was it kind of like a reunion, from the crew that you used to work with 10, 15 years ago? Was it kind of cool seeing all them again?
Well, the one we did, Violet, was the movie that I shot and directed and I wrote, and the cast from that one didn't make it out there. So, but so the ones from a documentary I did a few years ago made it out. So it was good to see them again. And I think one of them actually both of them, that was their first time seeing it on the big screen too.
Oh, wow.
They seen the movie, but it's probably like through their phone or something.
Yeah.
And so it was cool for them to see it on a big screen and have their families with them and kind of experience the whole red carpet kind of treatment. So that was cool for them to be a part of. So yeah, it was a good weekend. Just kind of relaxed a little bit after that, watched some ball games, caught up with some work, and then get ready for the week. So, and now we're here.
I heard that.
So let's go ahead and jump into our announcements. And before we get started, actually, as we do every week, we just take a moment of silence to just remember those who have walked on and those who are no longer with us, and just kind of keep those who are dealing with that grief in your thoughts and prayers. So At this moment, we'll take a moment of silence. Mado, Mado. So, church meetings, take it away, Josiah.
All right, then. Yeah, this Sunday will be November 2nd. Man, Mark, we're already in November, man. It's going by fast.
Oh, yeah.
Before you know it, Thanksgiving will be here. But yeah, this weekend's Halloween, and then also this weekend will be November 2nd. And those churches having church meetings this week are Chena, Alabama Crisati, Belvin Baptist, Cedar Springs, Hutchie Chuba, Little Coweta, Little Crisati, Many Springs, Omogi Baptist, Prairie Springs, Spring Church, Wheelgufki, West Eufaula, Wiwokozie, and Yardika. And again, like Jeremy always mentions every Sunday, check in with those churches because you never know if they're going to go visit another church or not. And, you don't want to get out there and see everybody's cars out there, but nobody's there. So, yeah, just, make sure you check in with those churches, having those 4 Sunday churches, and then, just, go out and go fellowship. And also, I forgot to mention not Rock Spring, but Creek Chapel as well will be having their 4 Sunday this weekend. And then also, Cove Springs Baptist Church or Cove Springs Church is having a rummage sale November 1st, 2025 from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., 3.5 miles east of Condawal on Highway 39 and 1 mile west of River Mist Store. Plus-size clothes, coats, jeans, cookware, children's clothes, lawnmowers, and more. All proceeds will go towards the church.
And High Spring Church is having a service. This is a message from High Spring Baptist Church. Come join us as we celebrate 3 wonderful events in one service. This is a happy birthday to the church, Veterans Day celebration, and Native American Heritage Day celebration at High Spring on November 9th. Services begin at 10:30 in the morning. Lunch will be served, and the speaker will be Reverend Ben Little. And if you don't know where High Spring Church is, it is approximately 5 miles south of Okemah on Highway 27, and the church sits on the west side of the highway. So that's November 9th, 2025. Services begin at 10:30 a.m. So come fellowship.
And then the MSW WMU Women on Mission Rally will be held at Sand Creek Baptist Church in Wetumpka, Oklahoma on November 1st at 10 a.m. The theme is Because of Joy, We Love One Another. Speaker will be Mahaya Locust. Come on out. This is at Sand Creek out in Wetumpka. And this will be on November 1st at 10 a.m. And Mark, let's go ahead and jump into some of that government news. Okay. And then also, we have some government announcements as well. Chief Tsno Yesleth addresses the current federal shutdown and disruption of the SNAP benefits. Also, you can find this on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page. And also for more information, you can call 405-257-7236, or you can call the Food and Agricultural Sovereignty number, which is 405-584-4300. And I'm just going to go ahead and read Chief's statement that she had put out the other day. Like I said, you can also find this on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page. But I have been in discussion with the directors over food and nutrition and agricultural food sovereignty programs on the disruption of SNAP benefits. We want all members to know we are discussing and formulating plans to help our people during this tremendous time. Mr. Haley has met with the National Commodity Committee, who has formulated a plan to have Native country voices heard at the White House and to request the application process be waived. Mr. Haley is also working to see if he can obtain more CC funding to obtain more food at this time. If you are at risk of losing your SNAP benefits, Food and Nutrition will be taking applications November 1st. You are still required to meet income guidelines, and once benefits are restored, it will only be served by one program. Mr. Lambert is currently accepting applications once tribal affiliation addresses are confirmed. You could get served in November's distribution. Agricultural food sovereignty is only a supplemental program, meaning food is limited to assisting SNAP benefits in our commodity distribution. For example, you could be given around 3.5 pounds of baby back ribs, 2.5 pounds of chuck roast, a chicken fryer, and 2.5 pounds of ground beef per household. The number of household does not amount to more food, unfortunately. The Seminole Nation will continue to monitor the situation closely and will share any pertinent information regarding concerns about how tribal members are being affected by the federal government shutdown. And again, that was from Chief Tsno Davis Yesleth. And like I said, you can find that full statement on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page.
And some department news. We have the third annual Native Market coming up on December 6th. This is always a huge event. I think everybody always looks forward to this. Tribal employees, community members, just people here in Seminole always look forward to it. So we want to put it out there now and help promote it. December 6th, the third annual Native Market. There'll be handmade crafts, beadwork, patchwork, artwork, skirts, shirts, jewelry, and a lot more. It will take place from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the OAP building at the Miccosukee Mission. If you want to contact someone for vendor information or reserve your spot, you can call Marcy B. Harjo at 405-563-9057. So come on out. This is a free admission event. Come on out and shop and support local and native vendors on December 6th.
All right, and then we also have a cooking demonstration. They will be making butternut squash soup with apple cranberry walnut salad. I'm not sure how I feel about that one, but this will be held at the Chafigny Wellness Center at 3545 Highway 59 West Seminole, Oklahoma, 74868. This will be on Monday, November 3rd at 5:30 p.m. And then also another one will be on Tuesday, November 4th at 12 p.m. at Wewoka IHS Conference Room, which is located in Wewoka, Oklahoma. For any questions, you can contact 405-257-6282, extension 27316, or you can email Jessica lifromboys@ihs.gov. And I hope I didn't mess up your last name.
The Seminole Nation Diabetes Program has the Power Hour. This will be taking place September 4th. It's already started, and it will last until November 20th. Takes place every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. If you want to register or find out more about it, you can contact them at 405-652-1167 or email them at cook.e@sno-nsn.gov. That's the Seminole Nation Diabetes Program Power Hour every Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. Just waiting for to have Jeremy and Josiah go out there and check it out.
One of these days.
One of these days, get out there, let us know what they do out there.
But then also, an announcement from Communications. If you have an interesting story you want to tell or an accomplishment for the local tribal business or for a local tribal business shout out for the Chogatolemi or the Seminole Nation radio program, you can email seminolemedia@gmail.com for consideration in the next community spotlight.
So the big announcement that we have right now, this will be taking place on November 15th, is the Regina Bounds Foundation invites you and guests to the Seminole Nation inauguration banquet. This will be happening to honor the historic election of 2 women leaders for the Seminole Nation chief and the assistant chief. The banquet will be serving as a fundraiser for the Regina Bounds Foundation. And just kind of give you a little bit about what that foundation is. This is their mission statement. The mission of the Regina Bounds Foundation is to support and assist members of the community whose lives have been disrupted from the norm by domestic violence by providing shelter, counseling, and advocacy. The event will be taking place at 6 o'clock p.m. at the Kelly Haney Center. And they have some table sponsorships. We'll be posting this on the Facebook page as well that will list them. But the one level will be $1,000, second $750, and the third level will be $500. And they each come with the top level being you can serve 8 guests, you get goodie bags, program recognition, a banner. Second level turquoise will be 6 guests, and the third will be 4 guests. But if you want, you can just get individual tickets for $50. If you want to mail or make all payments, you can to the Regina Bounds Foundation at P.O. Box 1221, Seminole, Oklahoma 74818. And I believe next week we will be having some of the ladies who are with the Regina Bounds Foundation as a guest on the show to talk a little bit more about it, about their foundation, why they are doing this, and yeah, just to kind of help promote it. So we want to help get people out there and just celebrate the foundation, and also just this historic moment for the Seminole Nation. If you do make it out, just kind of keep in mind that this will be a traditional or evening attire event. So be sure to dress your best. That means Josiah, don't be wearing shorts and shirt and your hat. Dress nice.
Gotta get a haircut now.
Yeah, get a haircut. Look your Sunday's best. But
Sweats and hoodie.
your nicest hoodie. That championship hoodie.
That's right.
But yeah, so that'll be taking place November 15th. We'll be talking a little bit about this the next couple of weeks on the radio program. Like I said, we'll have the guest on the show, and we'll be posting this on our social media sites as well. So yeah, so be looking out for that, and follow along next week and tune in next week to hear those guests.
Cool. And then we also have another cooking demonstration. This one will be at the Seminole Nation Food and Nutrition Services building. This will be held on November 5th at 1 p.m. For more information, you can call 405-257-7236. And it looks like they are making forest cocktail pie. I might be blind, so let me zoom in. Oh, fruit cocktail pie. I said forest. But yeah, this will be held again on November 5th at 1 p.m. at the Food and Distribution Program Kitchen. And like I said, for more information, you can call 405-257-7236.
We have a lot of cooking demonstrations.
Yeah, we do. sounds like free meals for us. Go out there all 3 days.
And they still have some construction going on at the Seminole Nation Wewoka Trading Post, but they do want to make it clear that they are open. The construction may have an entrance closed, but the store is open. You can follow the entrance off Highway 270 and still get in there. Same hours, same friendly faces. It's just a slightly different route. So if you see if it looks like it's closed, don't worry about it. Go on in, visit, say hello, and go check them out. They are open.
And yeah, like we mentioned before, that entrance is blocked off right there on that east side. So you have to enter through the west side over there by the complex, and then just go up that road, and that'd be your access to get to that gas station. But also the Seminole Nation Adult Education. Get your GED, secure your future today for a better tomorrow. Classes are open to the public, but only Seminole tribal members have testing fees covered. This will be on Monday and Wednesdays, either between 9 to 12 p.m., or 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., or 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at 630 North Main Street, Seminole, Oklahoma. Required documents is a Seminole Nation tribal membership card, CDIB, state ID, completed application. 16 and 7-year-olds must have a minor form completed. For more information, you can call 405-241-6801, or you can email harjo.d@sno-nsn.gov. And then the Seminole Nation Higher Education also has the BIA scholarship, funding assistance for the spring semester. Eligibility criteria must be a Seminole Nation of Oklahoma tribal member, must be 18 years or older, graduated from a high school or have a GED, attending scheduled to attend an accredited 2-year community college or 4-year university, and taking a minimum of 6 college credits. Now, 6 college credit hours. For more information, you can call 405-241-6801. And again, you can also email harjo.d@sno-nsn.gov.
And just a couple of job opportunities here for Seminole Nation. These will be for the Housing Authority of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. These are some of the positions that got open. This will be for the Boys and Girls Club CEO position, and they also have the account tech 2 for the housing authority, and then they also have this is a part-time position, the homeowner assistance manager position. So for each one of these, if you want more information, you can call 405-257-6604, or you can apply online at hasnock.com or email administrative officer at hasnock.org. These will be for the Housing Authority of the Seminole Nation. The Seminole Nation also has some job openings as well. For those, you can go to the website and click on the Careers tab and go to Human Resources, and you can see all the current openings right now.
And then since we're speaking of, job opportunities and different career opportunities, the Seminole Nation Job Placement and Training is hosting a job fair today. So bring your resumes, and someone will be on site to help you with your resume. This will be held today from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the OAP building located at the Miccosukee Mission, 12575 North South 3540, Seminole, Oklahoma. For more information, you can call 405-652-0195.
And also, just a reminder, the deadline for the ARPA clothing program has been extended to October 31st, so you got about 3 more days left.
3 more days.
It used to be September 30th, but they extended it 1 more month. The applications can be downloaded from the tribal website at www.sno-nsn.gov. To go find it, just go to Tribal Services tab at the top, look for the Judgment Fund, and when you click on that, there'll be a link on there. And when you click on that, it'll provide the application to download. For more information, you can call them at 405-257-7200, extension 9828, or just call that number and then ask for the Judgment Fund. But that is definitely something you want to get on. It's got 3 more days left. And then after that, the deadline or the applications will be closed.
All right, and then we also have an announcement from the Seminole Nation Language Program. The Seminole Nation Language Program is looking for fluent Seminole Muskogee speakers. If you're a fluent speaker, every Tuesday and Thursday, well, pretty much every day as well, but every Tuesday and Thursday, the Seminole Nation Language Program has a bunch of elders that come out and help translate words and help out with the MA program, which is just the Master Apprentice program. And so I know the language program is always open to having speakers out there, or even if you still just want to learn and want to come out and sit in for a session, I know they're open to that as well. So, come on out to the Seminole Nation Language Program out here at Pumahaga, which is out there located south of Little off of 1170 Road. Like I said, for more information, you can call 405-562-5567.
And the Seminole Nation Royalty has their Princess Closet happening right now. The committee, they're looking for patchwork dresses, patchwork skirts, ribbon skirts, or material in all shapes and sizes to be added to a closet that current and future Seminole princesses could wear during their reign. All donations will be kept with the committee, and they will stay for future reigns to share. Anything will help. If you want to find out more information or find out how you can donate some material, you can contact Jessica Hems at 405-683-0033.
And then the Seminole Nation Older American Program is having a Halloween spooky party on Wednesday, which will be tomorrow, October 29th. And they'll be having free food, cakewalk, $1 cakewalk, games, costume contest. Elders 55 and up are all invited. This will be held from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Seminole Nation programs are welcome to set up as well and are also welcome to pass out candy. For more information, you can contact Jalen Jones at 405-233-4441.
And Seminole Nation Media will be there to cover. So if you can't make it for whatever reason, follow us on Facebook, and you'll see some of the highlights from the day. See some of their spooky outfits.
Man, they've been doing a good job over there, the OAP staff.
OAP, yeah.
They've been putting a lot of elder events out, and I know last week or a couple weeks ago they had the chair volleyball tournament.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great turnout. So I already know that this Halloween party, which we already seen or heard of, elders already pretty excited about what they're going to wear or what they're going to be for this older Americans Halloween party. So they're doing a good job over there, and I'm pretty sure our elders are having fun as well.
It's a good job, Jalen. You guys did a good job over there.
And then the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma LIHEAP Cooling Assistance began back on June 23rd. Probably around this time, they'll probably be handing out, some space heaters or something like that to that effect. But for more information on that, you can contact 405-786-5025. Office hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
So coming up next month, we know November is known as Native American Month or Native American Heritage Month. We have an announcement for Seminole Public Schools. They'll be celebrating Native American Heritage Month on Tuesday, November 18th from 11 o'clock to noon at the Seminole High School Gymnasium. So this is a invitation to come out there and see what they have going on. I'm not sure how much involved we are going to be, but I'm sure we'll have some representatives out there.
Oh yeah.
For Heritage Month.
And then everyone is welcome to the Muskogee language class. This is held every Tuesday. I did see some information out there where they're going to move these from every Tuesday to every Thursday. But this week will be the last one on Tuesday. So Tuesday, October 28th, which will be tonight, the Muskogee language class, which is held in Cromwell, Oklahoma at Cromwell Indian Community Center, 417 North Shawnee Avenue in Cromwell, Oklahoma. It's to be held from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And I know sometimes they have potlucks, but even if they're not having potlucks, make sure you still get out there and go learn the language, because I know they all enjoy it out there. I know it's a good time. My grandparents go and a few of my aunt and uncles go, and so they always just talking about how they enjoy it a lot. So if you're not doing anything tonight, go on out there, like I said, 6:30 p.m. at Cromwell Indian Community Center for Muskogee language class.
Now, our OU team didn't have a good weekend. Our
Sadly.
Dallas Cowboys couldn't pull it out this weekend. But you know who did? You know who had a good weekend?
I know who also didn't.
Who also didn't?
Them poor OSU Cowboys too.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a given. That's every week.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
Hey, they're at the point to where now they're having bananas, have a walk around the stadium, and dudes throwing their shirt and wagging them around in the air.
Yeah, that's the highlight of OSU.
The
games.
stadium. The fans are having more fun than the team. But go on and finish. My bad. I had to throw that in there.
But the one team who had a very good weekend was those guys from Sasakwa. The Sasakwa Vikings became district champs over the weekend on Thursday night, actually. And we was actually out there to cover it. We did Seminole Nation Media, along with the language department, went out there and we live streamed the ball game and was able to be a part of that. So that was really cool. That was our first time live streaming a football game, and it was a lot of fun. This is our second time covering one of their games, and the first time we covered a game, they actually won. So that was good too. Yeah,
shout out to Corky and Chris Jones. They always take care of us when we go out there, and they took care of us this time. After everything was over, Corky was kind enough to come over to us and do a post game interview, and then even the concession stand hooked us up right before we was getting ready to head out. So a big shout out to Sasakwa and their staff and their hospitality. It's always a good time going out there.
It's always fun live streaming those games too.
It's
something that we enjoy doing. We love sports and just being a part of the community here. And I think providing a service for people who can't make it to the game all the time. They may have some grandparents who can't make it to the game. They want to see their grandkid play. Now they can tune into one of our streams and catch it. So we was happy to do that, and happy that they was able to win it and become champs, and we was there. So that's kind of cool. Shout out to the Varnum Whippets and the Lady Whippets, the little ones, the baby Whippets, I guess. They went out to the Bow Lakes tournament last week, and The third and fourth grade boys and girls team won, was champions, and I believe the fifth and sixth grade girls also were champions. The fifth and sixth grade boys, I believe, were runner up. But yeah, so it was a good showing. Those future whippets, future ballers right there. Congratulations.
Awesome. And then we also going to move forward. Another community announcement: Native American Law Student Association is having an Indian taco sale and a arts and crafts sale. Indian tacos will be $10, including a tea or a Kool-Aid and a dessert. Food sale will begin at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then the craft sale will begin at 10 a.m. and will end at 3 p.m. This will be held at 3720 Southwest 27th Street, OKC. Food proceeds will go directly towards travel expenses for NALSA members to attend the 2026 Indian Law Conference. For more information, you can call 405-596-5943.
And do we have some birthday shout-outs, Joe?
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of birthday shout-outs. First, starting off to our coworker, Angela Marshall. It is her daughter's birthday, Savannah Marshall. Happy birthday, Savannah. And then to the late Dania White Burgess. Her birthday was this past weekend, I believe, was what Angela was saying. And then shout out to Joshua Bender, Addison Beaver, who was our recent Miss Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. And then a big shout out to Assistant Chief Sheila Harjo. Her birthday is coming up here in the next week too as well. Happy birthday to Ruby Starr, Adam Bear, Grace Lena, Kaylin Vasquez, and Lindsay Smith. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And that's all we have for this week on the Seminole Nation Radio program. There's your announcements. A lot of the ones we talked about you can find on our Facebook page and social media sites as well. And if you have any information you want to get to us to announce on the radio program, please reach us or email us at seminolemedia@gmail.com. For myself, Mark Williams, and Josiah Bender, thank you for listening in. Tune in next week when Jeremy Fultz will be back and we'll have some special guests on the air.
See you next week. Moto!